Barbed wire, mud, machine guns, a line of trenches stretching from the North Sea to Switzerland. This was World War I, where millions died in brutal, stagnant trench warfare. For years, generals on both sides threw waves of soldiers at entrenched machine guns using 19th century tactics in a 20th century war. And it failed, miserably. So how did anyone ever break through? Who was the first to figure out how to actually solve the nightmare of trench warfare? It was this man, General Alexei Brusilov of the Russian Empire. And in 1916, during one of the most devastating offensives of the war, he shattered the Austro-Hungarian lines using tactics that were decades ahead of their time. The Brusilov Offensive wasn't just a military success, it was a tactical revolution. Trench warfare turned the battlefield into a meat grinder. Anytime Allied forces tried to punch a hole in German lines, like at the Somme, the enemy reinforced the area. The result? Total slaughter. Brusilov had been watching. He learned from the British and French mistakes. Instead of smashing through one point with everything he had, he flipped the strategy. Brusilov launched a wide front offensive across the Austrian lines. Small groups of elite soldiers hit weak points first. Then larger waves poured through the gaps. No long bombardment, no obvious focal point, just chaos for the defenders. On June 4, 1916, over 500,000 Russian troops surged forward after a short, precise artillery barrage. Within 4 days, the Austro-Hungarians were in full retreat. Russia took over 200,000 prisoners in a matter of days. It was one of the most successful offensives of the entire war, and a tactical masterclass that put even the Western Front to shame. Brusilov's tactics would go on to influence military doctrine for decades. His use of infiltration tactics paved the way for modern warfare. Ironically, it was the Germans who later adopted similar techniques in 1918, and again in World War II. Trench warfare wasn't truly over until tanks and planes took center stage. But in 1916, one Russian general showed the world that even the deepest trenches had a weak spot, if you were smart enough to find it. Thanks for watching. If you like this breakdown of the Brusilov Offensive, hit that like button and subscribe for more.